Hey friends, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about why you do not deserve self-care. So let's get started. I used to be one of those people that I thought that you had to deserve self-care. That means that you have to get everything done, and then self-care is like a reward that you get after you get your to-do list done, right? Can anyone relate? I think a lot of moms especially, and even dads, feel like, oh, I have to get this work done and then I can relax. Oh, I have to do this and then I can have fun. Or I have to do this and then I can really take care of myself. I don't deserve it, right? I have to deserve it. I have to prove that I'm worthy of self-care. That is completely a false belief. Self-care is a necessity. Just like we don't deserve grace, we don't deserve mercy. When people give us mercy and grace, when we have that from Christ, it's not because we deserve that. It's because we are human and we are weak and we need things and we need empathy. Does that mean self-care is a form of saying, oh, poor me, oh, pity me, oh, I need this, No, it's not. Self-care is a proactive way of taking care of your gifts and honoring yourself, because your life is a gift. Your body is a gift. Your mind is a gift. Your spirit is a gift. And the best way we can show we're grateful for something is by taking care of it, right? But even more than that, self-care is an absolute necessity for parenting, for being a mom, for homeschooling, for any of your roles in life, because if you are not caring for yourself, you cannot give your optimum care to others, to other projects, to anything. I learned this the very, very hard way by burning out, and I've done it unfortunately more than once because I have a really hard time with this. This is a weakness of mine where I do not take care of myself until I feel like I deserve to take care of myself. And after I had my fifth child, I had a burnout that was severe enough that I got so sick that I realized that not only was this inhibiting my growth, this was inhibiting my family as well. By not taking care of myself, I was holding my family back, I was holding myself back, and none of us could really reach our potential and be completely happy because of my lack of self-care. So, what do I mean by self-care? Self-care means taking care of your body, your mind, your spirit. That means you're going to be taking care of your body by physically eating well, by exercising, by sleeping, by hydrating. These are the things that our body needs. Also, you're going to take care of your mind. That means putting positive things in, making practices to get negative things out, and to be constantly trying to grow and expand your mind. Also, taking care of your spirit. That means seeking peace in your life, things that calm you, things that center you. And that can be a religious standpoint, or that can be a nature standpoint, however you feel that you grow your spirit best. I personally feel that that is a relationship with God that you need to grow and take care of so that you can be at your best, because we were spiritually created and then we were physically created. I also realized that after I had my fifth child, I was getting sick constantly, and I finally got so sick that I was just like, I cannot keep getting sick over and over, and it seems to be getting worse and worse. Something has to give, right? But I realized I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't eating well. I wasn't taking care of my body. I definitely wasn't taking care of my spirit. I had given up everything. I thought giving up everything for my family, right? But really it was just a martyr syndrome that I was getting into, where I felt like I was the better person because I was being so selfless. But really what I was doing is destroying my own self. So self-care is not selfishness. Self-care is honoring what you have been given so that it can maximize its potential and become what you're truly meant to become. Now, when you're setting up your own self-care routines, they're going to be different from everybody else. Some people feel wonderful taking a bubble bath, and some people feel wonderful running a marathon. That is their form of self-care. But you are going to know what truly brings you happiness and peace and helps your body feel at its best, make your mind feel at its best, and your spirit and emotions feel at their best. I do believe that when you're setting up those self-care, you need to have some foundational practices that just take care of those basic needs that everyone has, especially for your body, and also just setting up the day so that you're at your best to give your family. Also self-care throughout the day that keeps your energy at its best, that keeps you at your best. And then finally some winding down self-care that will help you get the sleep that you need, will help you reflect, will help calm down your spirit and stress. So make sure that you put those self-care practices into your routine. And in later videos, we'll talk more in detail about how to set up some foundational routines, how to set up some routines that you set up self-care throughout the day, and then how to wind down your day. But I wanted to start out to make sure that you understand you don't need to feel guilty for taking care of yourself. And self-care is not selfishness, and you don't deserve self-care. Self-care is something that you do because it's a necessity, and that you are honoring the gift that you have been given of your life, of your mind, of your spirit, and of yourself. So honor yourself. And remember, that whole love thy neighbor as thyself, if you're starting to have problems with a lot of neighbors, meaning your family as well, then look within. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you loving yourself? Because if you're not going to be able to have the relationships you want. You're not going to be able to have a life you want, and you will not reach your potential. This is an absolute necessity. You don't deserve it. You need it. So take some time, figure out what's really best for you. And maybe you're at a season in your life where self-care seems overwhelming. I'm not saying you have to have a bubble bath every night of the week. I'm saying set up some minimal things that you have to do to feel like, yes, I can handle the day. That can be as easy as getting some breakfast, making sure you have a short workout, and reading something inspiring to you, and doing some prayer or meditation. It can be very, very simple. It only takes a few minutes of each thing. 15 minutes, 20 minutes of self-care in the morning, throughout the day, and at the evening will totally change your life. So guys, I want you to feel at your best. I want you to have the best life possible. I hope this has helped you, and I hope you will like and subscribe. Comment below on what your best self-care practice has been, and tell me some stories about how you've learned that self-care is so important. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook and Instagram so we can stay in touch and encourage each other, and I can help you on this journey. Love you guys so much. We'll see you soon.